Good afternoon. I'm Dennis Willich with Nationwide Southwest. I'm here today with Jeremy Carnline with Broadline Services out of Manny, Louisiana. Jeremy, welcome aboard, my friend. Nice to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit, Broadline Services. Tell me what it is all about.
A lot. We started off with service, moved into appliance sales. We do a lot of home automation, commercial automation, security systems, video systems for your security cameras and things like that. Right. And then a whole bunch of other things that whoever asks us to do something crazy out of the box.
That's good. So you're kind of on board with whatever somebody needs. You can take a look at it.
Yeah.
And probably do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. So let me ask you a question. How long has Broadline Services been in business?
15 years.
15 years. Okay. And that's when you took it over?
That's when I created Broadline Services. It was created out of two different companies that had been in business since around 1950.
Really?
Two separate companies. One was a appliance service only company, and then the other company was a company I was working for at the time, which was a furniture store, and they done everything from selling furniture to building boat docks. So I ran all the service department for that store for about 12 years, and I was with them for about 14. And at that point, I bought both of those companies and created Broadline.
Okay. So you merged them into one, and that's where Broadline came from. Okay. Well, very good. Tell me a little bit about when you look at sales, you say appliances. So are you selling appliances and all of that at the same time, or are you mainly in the service?
All of it at the same time. We have a guy that does service from air conditioning appliances, maintenance, whatever is being done to service a house and maintenance. But we have appliances that we sell. We have flooring that we sell.
Okay.
And a whole nother crew for that.
Yes.
So, and then me, I do more of the automated part and the electronic systems and all that kind of thing.
I got you. Well, man, there's a lot going on out there in that space right now. I mean,
it's closed.
It's an evolution.
Yeah.
What about something I hear a tremendous amount about over and over and over is more and more of the, especially in the custom integration divisions, a lot of shades being sold now.
I didn't think I'd ever sell shades, but I sell an awful lot of shades. And mostly what I do is more motorized and part of a control system than anything. I haven't looked at the side of it where it's just normal blind shades, manual, but more the controls where people hit one button in their house and all the shades come up.
Yes.
We do a lot of it.
Okay.
So, and it's a lot more than I thought we would ever do.
Yes.
So nowadays we have, with the control systems, the shades can open up to wake you up in the morning. So, and I mean, TVs come on, sound music comes on, lights come on. The automation part is really phenomenal, and it's grown in several different directions. So you have the direction of your traditional control system, which is all in-house, based in-house. And then you have, I call it cheaper version of it. It's not cheap, but it's one that a person can go to Best Buy or whatever and buy all the parts and pieces, put them together in an app. But what they fail to tell you is those ones that's done that way, they don't work when the internet goes out. So when you get a professional doing it, we're going to make sure everything works as long as you got electricity.
Yeah. Okay.
So if your internet goes out, it doesn't affect.
Right. So right. That's got to be a big deal. Now, you sell an appliance. You do your own delivery.
Right. Yes, sir.
And you do your own appliance service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have that covered.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big plus in today's world. If you can sell something and service it and take care of it, we find that to be a tremendous value.
Yeah.
So you see the same thing there on your side?
Oh, yeah. I think for the customer, it's the biggest value there is.
Yeah.
They can come to one place and buy it and know that they're taken care of. To where there's a lot of places they go and they just buy it and then that place is trying to find them someday. And in this day and time, there's a lot of so-called servicers out there that's non-insured. They tear your stuff up. They don't know what they're doing. They're not trained, but they call themselves servicer.
Yeah.
And they end up leaving the customer high and dry.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And then they're off buying a new appliance, and we get them all the time where they want us to come work on it. And we do help other retail companies out there with their customers when we're not busy.
Yeah.
But we don't have too much time when we're not busy. So
I got you. Tell me a little bit about your staff. So when you got all these different functions and things like that, how many people do you have on board that?
we have 8.
Okay.
We have 2 office personnel. One kind of goes back and forth from sales to office. And then there's me that kind of wear all the hats. We're a small company. We're not very big. I have one guy that's he does all the air conditioning, appliance repair, and if he needs help, he comes to me. And then I have a sales guy, and then I have a team that does all our flooring and stuff.
Okay.
So it's a lot of people wear more than one hat in my company.
Yeah.
But we have a good team, and it seems things have been working very well.
Good. Tell me a little bit about, okay, we heard a lot. I mean, 24 was a year that a lot of us would like to forget. And meaning in the retail side, we had a lot of stores that several failed and sales were tough. And it was a pretty rough year.
It was.
Come out of there, we come into 25. Things are looking up. We're seeing people more excited, more pumped up about things out there. And what are you seeing? Are you starting to see a trend in that direction?
I am. I'm seeing a trend of things going up. More people buying and doing that I didn't think they would. I felt like the economy would still kind of be lagging a little bit. But it's more than what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
So I'm very diversified in a lot of different things. So it's hard for me to really say.
Well, yeah.
But as my company, we didn't see a very much decline into 24.
Yeah.
It's just, we just kind of shifted from one thing to the other. So,
no, and by the way, that was what I was going to bring up. Diversification. If something slows, you pick up somewhere else, and something slows, and being able to kind of maneuver the waters a little bit during those times. I mean, it's a great thing to be able to be in that position.
Yeah.
If all you were doing was selling one thing,
I wouldn't be in business.
They may be tough. Yeah. And so as you look ahead, what are you looking at? All right, tell me about growth. Do more and more shades, appliances growing?
A little bit. I'm not a real big appliance sales. I don't move a lot of volume. I'm more high end than I am lower end stuff. So I'm still pretty much steady from what I've always done with it. The low end side has picked up a little bit because we started carrying some of it.
Oh, yeah.
And now that we're working and where people are finding out we're only working on what we sell, first thing, they're starting to buy stuff from us instead of just call us to work with. So the appliance sales has picked up to us a little bit. It's getting to the point where we're going to have to I'm going to have to hire somebody for deliveries and put another truck on the road. So,
yeah.
But it's right now we've been able to handle.
Okay. When you everything you do and you put it together and you look at different things, how does do you do extended warranty?
We just started.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you something about extended warranty. You know, extended warranty is one of the funny things. People may not. We have members that say, "I don't believe in selling." And I say, well, you may not believe in selling it, but you got a whole lot of consumers that believe in buying it.
Yeah.
And they will buy it from you.
Yeah.
And it does do a lot of great things in a lot of great ways.
Mm-hmm.
So the only point I make here is I tell all the members, don't back away from a set of warranty.
No, well, I look at it like this. Don't deny your customer an opportunity. So if you don't offer that extended warranty, I say go get one and offer it. Yeah. Because you don't know what that appliance is going to have happen to it.
Exactly.
And I've seen time after time when we go out and look at something and it's the repair cost on it's more than the appliance.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point now, if somebody calls me to work on a microwave gym hood, I'm going to ask them how much did they pay for it.
Right.
And then if it's $400 or less, I'm going to tell them, don't bother with calling. Let me sell you a new. I said, because by the time I come out, I order you a part, I come back and put it on, you're going to spend more than you did on that thing new, and you're not going to have a warranty. It's to where an extended warranty, if that was the case,
Yeah.
9 times, most extended warranty comes, they're just going to flat out replace it, and you start over. You go buy another extended warranty.
Exactly.
And it's just some appliances have become just throw them away by another.
That's just the whole. Yeah. Yeah. So, looking at that now, when you get over into this customization and all of the automation at the house, do you sell extended warranty there too?
Well, we are going to. That's one of the things, the warranty company that we just signed up with.
Okay.
They did. I did not know there was anything out there for it.
Oh. Okay.
So when I found out that was, I said, oh, well, this is even better.
Yeah, I did. That, I mean, it's almost like a no-brainer. But
Yeah.
Nobody can work.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody can fix it.
Well, see, that's the thing with automation. Your dealer or whoever your programmer was is the only person that can look at that because that's his program. Every one of them are different. They have made it kind of a little more streamlined that other people can come in and figure out what you did.
Yeah.
But it's still the original person that designed it. It works the way his brain thinks. So that's the easiest way.
I never heard that put that way before. That's good. That's good. So now let's talk about marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing down there as far as marketing?
Mostly radio.
Mostly radio.
Mostly radio and some billboards. But we found that we've gotten better results if we was doing one or the other. We did that for a test to see which one we would get more of. And we have found that with radio, we have gotten more traffic than with billboards. And I would have never believed.
No, I don't think I would. That's kind of unusual.
But now you got to remember, we're in a small town.
That's true.
So it's most of our clients are older folks. They all listen to the radio. That's what they've done all their life. So we don't really get on Facebook and advertise. We do post things and things like that, but not much. They're on Google where they can find say they search for, I need an air conditioner repair. Well, there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if it's a good way to track other than asking the customer. We fail to do it from just being busy, how they found out about us. But I'm going to say probably 85% of our customers are just people that are already in our system. They just come back. So
It always repeat business.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, have you given any thought to the outdoor division?
That's next on our list.
That's a big.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something. Every house basically has a backyard. And there's a lot of money being spent in backyards.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's almost a no-brainer not to be in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But by the same token, you got to know your marketplace a little bit, figure out exactly where you stand there, and then move into it.
I would say it's not that we haven't been in it, it's we haven't advertised in it. So that's where my failure is no advertising, because I go to a lot of my clients' houses and I'm like, oh, you put in a new grill and all in the backyard, new countertops and everything. And they had no clue we done it.
Oh!
Because, I mean, we do everything from cabinet to granite to the whole 9 yards.
Man.
And they're sitting there with all these new grills and granite back cabinets, and I'm like, oh, I could have done that for you. But
So marketing,
marketing
got to get that.
my failure.
You got
But when you're a small group like us and we're all busy, it's like sometimes you think, do I want to market anymore?
No, but
But I hate leaving that on the table and not doing it. So
you're already at the house.
yeah,
You might as well. You're selling the inside. Might as well sell the outside.
yeah.
That's how I look at it. Well, I want to tell you something. Good luck to you, and it's been a pleasure having you here today, Jeremy. Thank you so much, and let's have a great prime time. And don't forget, we got the River Walk tonight.
I'm waiting on it.
Have a great day. Thank you, Jeremy.